Oh, how about we move to the station? I mean, we can't relax here, can we? There's a chance the strange dog you saw might come out again. He's pretending to be fine, but that trembling voice and pale face are a dead giveaway. Maybe if I put the scare in him some more, he won't stay focused enough to question us. But if I go too far, it might snowball into a big deal. Raise hell about a headless dog, tell him it was a joke. Stare behind him! What's that behind you, sir? Hold up. I fixed my gaze over the cop's shoulder. What? Is there something there? He quickly spins around to look behind him. Oh, I thought I saw something again. You mean over by that house with a red roof? There's a dark shadow near its gate. It's a little fuzzy, but it kinda looks like a dog. The gate's hiding it, so I can't see what the head looks like. Enough, alright. You guys are good to go. Hurry on home, okay? Don't take any detours. He runs away. With his voice shaking almost as much as he is, the cop leaves us at a fast clip. Now that was some grade A improv. Whew, that was close. Thank God that cop was a wuss. Normally a lie like that would be easily seen through. I'm sure me playing along helped. So, what do you think of my acting? Hollywood should be knocking down my door, don't you think? You wouldn't even get cast in a middle school play. While we're joking around, I hear footsteps from behind. Did that cop come back? I casually turn and... Oh! Huh. Seems like there was some trouble. It's Marahashi. He's holding a paper bag that he didn't have earlier. I eye it closely. Probably has a lot of manju in there. Oh, this? Thought you might need them, so I bought some Kentucky manju. Why are you here? Did you... I'm really sorry. I got curious, so I followed you. Please don't hurt me. If he followed us this far, I doubt he'd turn back even if we told him to. Guide us then. This is your hometown, right? No, thank you, Kijima. I, Marahashi, will not fail to guide you. Speaking of, how far is this Kentucky Tower place from here? You're almost there, actually. You see that transmission tower over there? Oh yeah. I squint and look in the dim sky. There's a hazy outline of a giant metal tower. It's not hazy, I can see it clear as day. So that's it. Easy enough. A public fire extinguisher and a metal case. Don't tell me you're going to take that thing with you. It's bulky and it'd only get in the way. Relax, I'm just checking it out. Yeah, idiot. An address is written on the telephone pole, Kentucky 4th District, number 12. Guess that's the address of this street. Oh, fancy. More bins. At the bottom is a plastic bag filled with empty glass bottles. Nothing looks useful in here. Oh shoot. Ah, wrong button. That's it. The steel tower appears faint so far away. Watching it stand in the dark, I'm hit with an intimidating aura that I don't feel during the day. Onwards. Oops. Keep forgetting I have to use the D-pad. Oh, is this the end of the road? It is. Oh. Ooh, okay. Well, that's kind of creepy. An old well that's been closed with a concrete lid. There's a chain over the lid sealing it tight. Could be they don't want people falling in. Or there's something more sinister afoot. An old lamppost. The light is weak, it's not enough to light up the path at night. Yeah, which makes this place all the more sinister looking. The curved mirror is clouded by dirt and exhaust gas, and sections of paint are fading away. There's a small wooden mini-shrine. There's a sign next to it explaining its origin. This must be the old mini-shrine we heard about. Now what should I do? Make an offering? Examine the sign. Something's written on the sign in thin letters. The thing's smudged and hard to read, but it looks like the origin of the mini-shrine is explained. It says, a sacred tree called a Kentucky cedar used to be here. The cedars were two brothers called Taru Kentucky and... is it Gyro Kentucky. This one here was Taro. It says both brothers cedars are gone now, with only this mini-shrine left. I see, so that's why the transmission tower is called Kentucky Tower. A bit bland for a sacred tree replacement, but I guess they wanted to pass the name down. They then left the mini-shrine in place of the tree. Everyone's afraid of the wrath of the gods. After all, they say the Kentucky Cedars had some crazy-ass powers. Crazy-ass powers, you say? Like what? Is it a legend of a man accomplishing a great deed, or some illness being cured? My granny says, apparently the two sacred trees gave divine protection from the lightning. Ever since the trees were cut down, there have been more lightning strikes and electrical accidents. Well, that's just stupid. If lightning strikes stopped because of tree powers, then we wouldn't have needed Ben Franklin. What's he got to do with this? Well, maybe someday you'll realise, it's not important right now. So, Murahashi, are there any other odd legends? I don't know anymore. When I was a squirt, they just told me to not play around here, or even talk about it. They also said to not go near the well. Well, that's common sense. The well, huh? The well is probably dry, but someone's still maintaining it. They've also locked it up tight. For some reason. Weird. Right, well, we examined the sign. We could now make an offering. There's a small plate for placing offerings in front of the mini-shrine. May as well test out that rumour. Hey, Murahashi. Yes, sir? What can I do for you? Hand me one of the manju you bought. There you go. He pulls out a Kentucky manju from his paper bag and hands it to me. Once I've got it, I go to place it on the offering plate. What is this? When I look closer at the plate, there are weird things scattered around it. That better not be something gross. What is it, Akira? I stick my nose close, but it doesn't smell like much of anything. It takes a bit of staring, but I finally realise what it used to be. It's a manju. The mess there is the unrecognisable remains of what had been a manju. The red bean paste inside had squirted out in an uncanny resemblance to intestines. Ah. And that's surprising. It's just a manju. The manju got back at you for talking shit about it. Some kind soul must have offered a manju before we did. Crows or rats have probably got at it. Those things literally eat anything. Probably. Focus. I place the manju on the small plate. Does it look like... Kobitaru's coming. We all glance around, but nothing looks different. Well, obviously. Rumours are just that, after all. You sound relieved. Maybe it was the walk in the dog park. I keep pressing ZL when I mean to do ZR. Okay, no, we don't know yet. It was the same with the Urashima woman. Nothing happened right after I threw the rock, but she actually... Whoa. A summery lukewarm breeze blows between the transmission tower and the nearby homes. I swear Did I just feel a gaze at me? On me? At me, on me? Or was I just imagining it? Something the matter, Kikima? Your face kind of froze there. No, it's nothing. Brave. Huh? For real? You seriously want to do that? Oh, you know, formalities. Akira, you're unexpectedly religious. Can't exactly fault me for it. Anyone in a situation like mine would be the same. If bowing my head will get me help from God or Buddha, I'd bow as many times as I need to. Well, if that makes you feel better, then I'll do it with you. We line up next to each other and bow our heads to the mini-shrine. Nothing really feels any different, but I fulfilled my duty. Okay. So... There's a chin over the lid sealing it tight. Could be they don't want people falling in. Huh. Alright. Well, we did what we wanted to. The hell? A man screams from somewhere close by. What's that? Let's go. Instinct has me running before I realise it. I dash around a few corners and bolt through the alley. The cop can only let out strangled sounds. What are you staring at? What's swinging without a breeze? Oh no! A headless dog hangs from a pole. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the? How the? Holy. The others catch up to me only moments later, all eyes fixed on the horrific dog corpse. Hey you, what the hell happened? Screw the guy being a cop, I demand answers from the terrified man. Head? Hey, did you see Kubitaro? An axe, large man, took the head. Went to the transmission tower. Oh. He screams loudly, like it's like he's remembering exactly what he witnessed of Kubitaro. No doubt everyone living around here just heard that. Damn, Akira. They'll call the police. Let's get out of here. A quick nod and I take off in a sprint toward the transmission tower. Whoa. Where's Kubitaro? Quickly glancing around every corner yields. No one who looks remotely correct. Shit. Why the hell did it sound like they were wearing heels? It takes a while, but Amanoe and Murahashi eventually catch up. You run too fast. Did you find Kubitaro? No, no sign of him. That's so. I have to say, I'm kinda glad he's not here. Kubitaro, he's more insane than I ever imagined. That dog, the head. Don't remind me. Running full speed's already got me feeling sick. What is it, Kijima? Why are you sniffing around like that? Kinda smells like blood. Really? I don't smell anything. But it's full trust in this guy's senses. He's like a Superman, at least physically. We've checked that place earlier, but there's no harm in looking one more time. Things are gonna start moving fast soon after because of that dog thing. We don't have much time, so hurry. I'm gonna say the only thing would be the well, maybe? But it's still locked. There's a chain over the lid sealing it tight. Could be they don't want people falling in. When I take a closer look at the sealed well... Huh? What's that weird smell? It's coming from behind the well. I slide my fingers over and behind the well to examine it when suddenly I feel a slimy sensation. It's blood. Oh, we don't even... Well, that's horrifying. I'm hearing something that sounds like a children's song. Why does it sound like they're crying? The dog is whining like it's afraid of something. So head to the Great Taro Kentucky on the 15th night. Off to Great Taro Kentucky to make Dad feel better. The voice is singing rather joyfully, but the presence I feel on my skin is the icy cold touch of sadness. Okay. I heave deep breaths over and over, my heart won't stop pounding. Hey, you okay? Did you use your power? Shit. There was blood on the back of the well and I accidentally touched it. What'd you see? No idea, but I heard a song. A song? Head to the Great Taro Kentucky on the 15th night, a children's song. The lyrics went something like that. Maybe it's referring to some old custom where people pray to the trees on the 15th night. The phrase is definitely like a children's song. Yeah, you're right. But strangely I don't feel entirely convinced that it's just a children's song. The emotion I picked up from touching the blood was cold and sad. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There was a dog growling. This blood must be from the dog that was killed. That means there's a dog head inside this well. I'm of half a mind to open it and check, but I doubt we have time for that right now. That incident earlier, the cops will be here soon. If the cops find us, they'll want to question us and it'll all become a big mess. Yeah, we can check again tomorrow. Let's make ourselves scarce before the cops come. We head off at a run down the path that takes us back to the residential area. Okay. No curse for us tonight. Welcome back. You look pale. What happened? I recap everything for her. The disaster that might be caused by Kobitaru, and the odd song I heard through Bloodmetry. As she listens, her concern melts into curiosity. Trace of Kobitaru, and a mysterious children's song. It's all sounding so bizarre. I wanted to go too. I'd have been perfectly happy if you'd gone instead. Then I wouldn't have had to see the corpse of a headless dog. Maybe I'm glad I didn't after all. Pardon me. It seems things are going on down at the station. I glance over at the police station. A bunch of people have been passing through the doors. Someone must have heard the scream and called the cops. The town's gotta be crawling with cops. We can't investigate with things like this. Guess we all have to call it for today.
Okay.
Let's meet tomorrow at the usual time and place. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have plans. Yes, sir. Wait for me. Oh, that's right, Kijima. You can have these. Murahashi shoves a paper bag full of Kentucky Manju at me. What the? Okay, I'm off. I should get going soon myself. I'd like to head back with you part of the way, but I have to stop by the agency. I need to just discuss work with my manager. What are you working on right now? Well, you know, summer things. Like shows that bring in idols in swimsuits to play sports in the pool. Sounds amazing. Of course a boy would think that, but for those who have to do it, it's hard. There are guys who try to take weird pictures. Alright, good night. They head off in separate directions, leaving me standing with a paper bag. Guess I'll head home. I'm actually going home. Wow, for the first time. So this is the underpass. Now we should be in front of the store. My phone? No number. Is someone pranking me? What? Oh, you good. The hell was that? And now a text? May as well open the message. From D-Man. One who explores the untapped world, I am D-Man. Don't be afraid, we'll start with finding Uparts, the Bible we explorers all love. Then business can get underway. I sincerely hope that I can welcome you as a new comrade. Okay. The hell? D-Man? This whole thing's too elaborate for a prank. I think Oop Arts was the name of some kind of weird magazine about UFOs or something. Might find it in a convenience store. D-Mail. Texts from D-Man may show up sometimes. Use the hints in them to examine your surroundings. When you search a correct location, you'll gain a D-card. You can check them out in the spirit file. Try to look for the first D-card. Okay. In the store. Okay. I'll ask and see if they've got the magazine. Nobody here. In the bathroom? Oh well, I can find it on my own. Oh, this it? There's only one copy left on of the magazine I'm after on the rack. Oh! When I open it, important notice catches my eye. Hey, hey, hey! It's Deathmark on the right hand side. Wait, are these spirits from the first game? Kinda looks like it, because that one in the middle looks like the bride, that one next to it looks like the second spirit. But to be fair, the one on the right looks like it could have been, Urashima woman. When I open it, important notice catches my eye. Thank you for your continued support of this magazine. It's been brought to our attention that customers have found cards inserted in every issue. Please note our company has not been including any cards, either as bonuses or extras. These cards are in no way affiliated with our magazine. We ask for your understanding and cooperation in this matter. As I finish reading, I notice a strange card tucked between the pages. Before that, though... Yeah, that's the pregnant lady. Includes dreams... Our dream art makes dreams come true. Sweepstakes. I don't know what the one on the far left is. Ooh! Is this the card that we're talking about? I flip it over to see what's written on it. Oh. Congratulations on your first D-card. To help you believe me, here's a little about myself. How much do you know about the urban legend of D-Men? Rumour has it an occult magazine called Monthly Ooparts sometimes encloses a small item for inexplicable reasons. It's said that those cards contain info on several spirits. This information comes from D-Men. That's right, it's yours truly. What's the purpose of these cards? An extraordinary man like yourself may have already realised the Seekers of the Untapped World. These cards help me offer my knowledge and recruit those with potential to join me. This is by no means mandatory, as this is just fluff compared to the fate you're facing right now. But if you're interested, I'm willing to offer something related to my memoirs. To start, a story about one of my acquaintances, Mr. K from H City. Showcase your talent to the fullest and dive into the unknown. D-Man. Oh. Okay, so I got the card, I guess. What's with this card? This is pretty involved for a dumb prank. And how the hell they text me? If it's a joke, it's not funny. I shouldn't even be playing along. Who in the world is this D-Man guy anyway? You've obtained a D-card. When future texts from D-Men arrive, try to use their hints to find cards. Each D-card can only be obtained immediately after the text is received. Oh. Interesting. A text. I open up the message. Great, you're natural. You'll have no problems with the next one. Search the red monster that devours paper. At this location will be the appropriate analysis record. I'll be contacting you irregularly from now on. Stay healthy. Okay. A red monster, a mail. I'm looking for a mailbox. D-Man again? Man, this guy's persistent. A mailbox. Down here, but oh yeah, it's there. Whoosh. I search inside the mailbox and my fingers bump into something. Another one! I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. A case revolving around the rumours of the Mark from a few years ago in Tokyo's H City. It said the Mark is a curse. Those with the dog bite-like bruise face a suspicious death or go missing. By the time I visited H City, after the case, the rumour was very much reality. I followed the traces of several supernatural phenomena. The Mark's curse is inflicted after encountering a spirit associated with H City legends, so I visited several haunted places that piqued my interest. I'll spare you the details as another memoir. Deathmark recorded them all, but each spot was associated with death and fear. The suicide wards, an abandoned school, etc. I ended up at a large mansion. That's where I met Kay, who I now consider a good friend. Our similar backgrounds caused us to hit it off. Oh! I heard all about the case and its conclusion from him. Mr. K highly regards my spirit information network, and I promised to research 2 names for him. Liza and Leonard. D-Man. K is probably the protagonist from the first game. What's this D-Man guy doing all this for? Yeah, whatever. I better head back. I solved D-Man's riddle, so I head home feeling pretty satisfied with myself. I haven't eaten since noon, so I check the contents of my refrigerator. I have some pork that's still good. Maybe I'll make some stir-fry. Now that I'm full, I'm starting to feel drowsy. Tomorrow's going to be busy, so going to bed early sounds like a good plan. It's Amanome. It's late. What do you want? Kibitaro makes you too scared to sleep? Shut it. Ban called me. That journalist. What'd he say? He wants to meet at Shinza Station. Right now. What a pain. Just as I was about to go to bed. And? Why'd you call me? It's obvious. I want to bum a ride on that bike you always talk about. Why me? It's the fastest way there. Plus, you'd be a good bodyguard. Wouldn't members of the family work? You have to be curious about Ban too. He knew about spirits. Actually, I'm outside your place right now. Hurry up and get out here. Don't keep me waiting. Of course. Guess I don't have a choice. Yeah, may as well go. Yeah, long time no talk. Let's get going. Here, your payment. Tosses me a canned drink like usual. Tonkatsu drink. Where do you find these nasty things? All my friends know of my hobby. Some try to curry favour by sending me gifts from other places. My stomach's already full of pork. Well, you don't have to drink it now. Take your time to savour the flavour tomorrow. I want to know what you think of it. Sure. You look pleased. I'm glad to see you seem to like it. Anyway, let's be on our way. Amanome pops on the spare helmet and smoothly climbs one behind me. Having ridden before, he takes less time than Hazuki had. Alright, take me to Shinza Station. I drive down the empty road heading toward the centre of Shinza Ward. The bright building in front of me, Moon Tower, points me in the correct direction. Shinza Station is right by it. Kinda sleepy. The day's fatigue plus a full stomach have made my eyelids heavy. I really should have had a cup of coffee or something before I left. My back is suddenly smacked from behind. Must be trying to keep me awake. We've known each other for so long that Amanome can just tell these things. It's been 10 years, huh? I was a mess back in those days, back before Aunt Natsumi took me in. We had no money and everything always felt like it was falling apart. All I had was anger. The only way I knew how to get rid of it was fighting. Didn't matter to me who I fought. A cop and an upperclassman, son of the Yakuza, I picked fights with them all. Somehow in the end that son of the Yakuza, Seiji Amanome, decided he liked me. I've always thought I probably just hit him too hard on the head. We've been hanging out ever since. Amanome and I are complete opposites. He disguises his true dark Yakuza self behind an outgoing friendly mask, while I'm alone a musclehead who hates drawing attention to myself. Even our clothing preferences are opposite. He goes for white and I only wear black. The only thing I can figure that we share is our lack of common sense. We're both broken in some way. The low rumble of the engine echoes through the vacant business district. We're almost to Moon Tower. When we reach Shinza Station, I park my bike and we head toward the meeting spot. The place Ben picked out is a raised passageway nearby. It's packed with pedestrians during the day, but right now it's completely empty. I can see the Moon Tower rising out of the darkness when I peer through the metal fence. I had people looking into Ben, but as a guy who deals with society's underbelly, he's careful. Even I couldn't obtain his address. He almost sounded happy about that. He seems to be a guy worth crushing. I wonder what he wants, though. He was surprisingly concerned about what we were doing at Yamato Shrine. Let's hope he tells us the right things. If it comes down to it, I'll just beat it out of him. Geez, so violent, Runt. You should study how adults handle things. Don't you agree, undefeated champion of the UG match, Akira Kijima? So you looked into me too. Your mother is horror novelist Natsumi Kijima. Or should I say foster mother. Your real mother is her older sister, Satomi. She passed away due to an illness 2 years ago. She wasn't officially married, so I couldn't find out who your father was. Are you stalking me? Hell no, this is endurance. It's to show that I know you very well. I could even let your mother know about your little part-time job. You son of a... Call it, Akira. This passage has security cameras. We won't be able to get out of it if you hit him. And you'll end up worrying Miss Natsumi. Let me handle this. I'd really like it if you didn't trouble my friend, Mr. Ben. Why are we here? I want to know why you were going after a spirit back at Yamato Shrine. I truly doubt many men your age like to dabble in the occult arts. We're not exactly against telling you, but in exchange, we'd like to know what info you have on spirits. A mutual exchange. You stay silent for a while, then... Well, fine. You accepted that pretty fast. Information on ghosts doesn't put food on the table. You say that, but you seem eager. It's a grown-up matter. Anyway, hurry up and talk before I change my mind. We tell them about what we've experienced so far. Amy disappearing, Kaguya the curse, the Urashima woman, and Kubitaru of Kentucky. Our story ends after we mention what we saw earlier tonight. Kaguya, huh? I know something of her. Nothing concrete, mind you. Hey, tell us what you know. Who is she? Hold your horse, if half pint. I don't look it, but I'm still a journalist. I need evidence before I share anything. Give me time to investigate. He speaks quietly but firmly. I can tell he's not dodging. Fine. But I don't have time. You gotta hurry. I'll try. But rather than focusing on Kaguya now, I'd say Kubitaru of Kentucky is a bigger problem. Are you gonna die when the time limit expires? It won't be long until these mouths appear again, whispering death into my ears. The terrifying sensations of my skin wriggling and moving on its own. Just thinking about it makes me shudder. I'll search for info on Kubitaru as well. He's rather obscure for a spirit though, so I'm not sure how much I can dig up. Don't expect much. Rather generous of you. I have my reasons. Besides, I'm not running a charity. This thing's gotta go both ways. You need to tell me everything you learn about spirits. And no hiding anything from me. Got it? Yeah, that's acceptable. Glad to see you're more understanding than expected, Mr. Ben. Yeah. Oh, hey. I'm an Ome kid. Spirits and the Prince of Threats are different matters. I have other suspect rumours on you. I won't be generous with those. We can go into all that another time. We look forward to hearing your Kubitaru info. If my friend were to die, by my family name of Amanome, I will chase you down. What a scary brat you are, threatening an adult. Well, I'll be going now. Don't die. Van walks off towards Shinto Station. Didn't expect him to cooperate that easily. Kaguya is interested in you, so you're a valuable source of information for him. He'll be helpful for the most part. Can't exactly say that makes me happy. Bear with it. It's thanks to his interest that you have access to info and a connection. Oh, that's right. Amanome steps aside and takes out his phone. Hey, it's me. Everyone can fall back. Thanks for your hard work. Sorry about that. What was that about? Well, if he hadn't come to see reason, I was planning to invite him to my office.